Hello everybody, it is I, Worco, and I am on Hof Bergmann for a brand new series. This map is awesome, and it's been awesome from its inception, from when I first started playing FS. I started playing on FS19, and we had Hof Bergmann on there. We had Hof Bergmann on FS22, and we've got this rendition for FS25, and it's a very hands-on map. Now, this is literally the first rendition, so there will be updates done to the map eventually, which always require a brand new save. So yeah, we'll see how far we get into the series, and then go from there. I mean, I will update when it happens, because if not, you'll miss out on so much. But yeah, it's going to be a good series. I think I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to this. Farmer Andy has done a blind of a job as usual. Now, FS19 was where I started, like I said. FS22 and FS25, the map has never been exactly the same, apart from one thing, and that's this house. I say it's never been different. It's always been the same. That little bit there, you couldn't get into in FS25. The bedroom, you couldn't do it. The sleep jungle was in the hallway. And this is slightly different in here, but it has kept the overall shape. That's about it. We have got a nice little chickens area just here, which does require a fair bit of extra effort than what you would do in a normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill game through. Now, I'm going to show you the equipment we start off. Firstly, I'm starting off with this Ford Transit, because I do like a van. And for the type of jobs that we'll be doing on this map, a van is actually perfect for it. Especially as long as you can open the doors and throw the stuff in, and then use something to hold it into place. We do have this Unitrack, which is a very useful bit of kit. Now, Farmer Andy usually gives you the Ford GT, Ford Fent GT, but I'm going to use this instead. We do have a JCB truck, so we can get into the nooks and crannies, the little fine little spots, rather than what a telehandler, which will be quite bulky. Usually, that will do what it needs to. We've got a few seeds, a bit of fertiliser, and a few other little bits just here, waiting for us to use, which has kindly been given by Farmer Andy to get you started. I do have my own harvester, which is Alexian, and it's quite a throaty one, so I reckon it'll be around on this farm for a fair while. We have a mechanical weeder. There is a seeder and a cultivator just over here. Over here. Get the words out eventually, boy. Those do come from Farmer Andy, but there's not a lot that I've left in for what he gives. But this is perfect for starting off. Absolutely perfect. Now, what I do have as well is obviously the header and the lizard dragon over there. It's not the base game one. This is an upgraded version which you will find on King Mods. So it's probably one of the only websites that I use for third party, which I don't really use very often, to be honest with you. But King Mods, right? We do have this. I believe you'll find is a lovely little hay loft. We do have the bales just here, and they are left over by Farmer Andy, which is nice of him. We can use them to get started. We have our main tractor, which is a Renault for a change. I have not used a Renault for some time, so it's going to be quite interesting. I'm looking forward to using it. It's basically a class. We do also have this loading wagon, which comes, forage wagon, which goes on the back of the Unitrack. That Unitrack is so universal. And if you've been with the channel from the start of it, you know I do love the Unitrack. It's a very good bit of kit. I have chosen for an auxiliary tractor a Ford, simply because I love Fords. And as well, it's open top. There's no cabin. No cabin. We do have, just over here, this little thing which comes with Farmer Andy stuff, and we have the cow pasture just there. Now, we do also have the horses, but there's no horses there at the moment, so we'll go to that sooner or later. And I do want to get the stuff ready for it before we start, because it's not exactly like what your everyday run on a map would be with this map. Okay. Now we do have this as well, which I have got straight off the bat. It is the winery. Now I definitely want to do wine. I don't do it very often. In fact, I can't remember the last time I did grapes. It's been a while. So we've got a grape harvester, we've got a Landini tractor, we've got a sprayer, we've got everything we need to get started with the grapes, including the trailer. So we're getting there. We're getting there. This is literally the start of it all. I've not got everything. There's certain things that I do need to still get, hence why I'm stuck with 100k. But it's a good, generous amount of equipment. I will give it that. But we'll get started. We'll get cracking. And I don't know how long this series will last for. It will depend, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, it will depend. But I'm looking forward to this. Now, we do have one field here which is ready to harvest. So we're going to get Alexian out. We're going to get that harvested. And what I might do is join those two fields to make it one big field eventually. But yeah, let's go. Right, so I want to make sure that we are getting straw out of this, because we need some straw, some small bales. So I still need to buy a baler. So that will come. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I don't want it chopping the straw. I need the straw. That's important. So good. I do like using Alexian. Finally. But yeah, I know I'm starting off with a lot of kit. But there's going to be a lot that I've got to still pay out for down the line. So it will level itself. And it's a let's play. Let's enjoy.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get into my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time. Shifting my paradigms. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen. The water is rising, and I'm just a drop in the ocean. Drop in the ocean. I'm reaching you, loving
you. Jobs are good. Right, let's pack this up and get this in storage. Right, so the storage is just here. Here's your silo. Now, if you want to know more about the Hof Bergmann map, I would strongly recommend to check out Farmer Klein. He's got a lot of information there on how to download the map, how to install it. He's got a whole playlist from everything you need to know about getting started with Hof Bergmann. So he's much more thorough than what I can be, I reckon, to be perfectly frank. But either way, you'll see me do a bit of everything. That's what I plan to do with this series, is a bit of everything. I want to really explore the map, because it's an awesome map. It always, every single edition has been an awesome map, and it's always very hands-on, very manual. Like FS19, you could make bread, but the way you made it was you had to literally go get the ingredients for it, take it to a shed in your farm, and literally it was a multi-stage process. where you make the dough first, and the dough goes into the oven, and you literally had to put it in the oven. That was awesome. He didn't do that in FS22's version though. Now we do need this. That is important because we need to get some small bales, and we've got plenty of straw there for it. Why? Well, that's going to be very integral to the animals. So, especially the chickens, because chickens produce manure in this game, in this map. Chickens produce manure, so you need to give them bedding. So, we'll take the Ford, we'll go get that baler, and then we'll get that. So that's why I've gone for a small baler, because well, you'll see as well in a moment. Another reason why I've gone for a small baler. Well, I say in a moment later on, I reckon, when I put the bloody bales away, because it's quite pokey, and you're not going to get a big bale into the chicken. It's just not. It's just not going to happen. But it's awesome. I mean, I'm really glad to see Hof Bergmann is back. I had a feeling it would come back, but there was no guarantee. There's never an absolution. So I am glad to see that it's back. And, you know, I'm hoping to see what is... I want to admit that was another one that I loved. Was the bees. Very hands-on on FS19. It was still hands-on FS22, but not so much. There's no bees on this one at the moment. But again, that's something that I reckon Farmer Andy is going to add later, you know, because the map is... We've only got a small portion from this release, which is the 1.0 release. And each release needs a new save, so I don't know how far into the series I'm going to go before the next one. I mean, it's usually about 6 months, around about 6 months or so, you know, before the next drop, and it's already been out for about nearly a month now, so right, 5 months from now. Now, what I am planning on doing is doing at least 2 episodes of this a week, like I do with Moss Valley. I'm going to do 2 episodes of Moss Valley if I can. Yes, I know that's the big plan, and I know it's been a bit hit and miss on how often I get videos out, but I have been getting a lot more history videos out as well very recently, because I'm trying to progress with the history. And what I am going to do with this as well, I will be doing not just Let's Plays, I'm going to be doing streaming on this map as well. But when I do stream this, I will stream it to YouTube, not to Twitch. Because I have started doing Twitch, but I will stream this to YouTube. Very good reason for that. It's because it's all part and parcel of the same Let's Play. So, a live version of it. So I can put it in the playlist, yada yada yada. I know you can download download it all and then upload it onto YouTube. I know, but I'd rather just do it on YouTube for that one. Anyway, let's get the straw sorted.
Your heart is frozen.
so that's all tucked away. Okay, so what's left now is to pick those bloody bales up. There's quite a few of them. I didn't count them as I did them, so I don't know how many I've got. I mean, I'll find out. I should imagine when I put the bloody things away. Unitrack. I'll get the Unitrack out. That should do the job. That should do it. Now, like I say, I'm not planning on doing this very realistic, but I am planning on trying to be as hands-on as I can, because that's what this map entails, this hands-on approach. But there we go. And I've left you running, haven't I? Useful. Right. It's a good thing that I've not got it on high fuel usage. Whoops. Okay. Now, hopefully I'm not going to fill this, but well, then again, if I do, then it's a good thing. It means those bales will last. So we do have some good bale storage as well, which I will show you later. I will show you. And if I don't show you in this episode, I'll show you in the next, or a future one, whichever. Right, I'm going to get these loaded up, because this is going to be a task and a half. So yeah, jump cut, I reckon. Alright, so this is just... Oh, no, wrong door. Wrong door. This one. This is the bale storage. Let's put them in like this. And they just appear over there. You can just literally spawn them out. Again, that's another Farmer Andy. Brilliant. Well, I'm not sure how big... Oh, good. I'm not sure how big the actual trigger is. But, yeah. It's going to be menacing. Yeah. Come on. Up we go. Right. Still more in the field, so we'll get them in a moment. Once we've done this one. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. 44... 45 total. If you're wondering where this trailer just came from, yeah, I caved. It's not a load. Bite me. Yeah, I caved with it. There's only so much you can do with the small ones. Oh yeah, I've got that little thing there, which will make sense shortly. But yeah, we are getting there. We are doing well. I'm actually looking forward to this, because like I said, this is such a hands-on map. You know, there's so many things you can do on this map. So many things. You know, so, and it's not even remotely complete yet. You know, but 5-6 months from now, there'll be another rendition. I mean, I'm hoping to get quite far into the series by that point, so that when it comes up to it, the restart will be... Well, yeah, it'll be quite a big restart, but I'll come in hopefully with the exact same mods as what I've done, with more or less the same progress. So, because it will be a case of start from new save game. It won't be a case of. It will not be a case of, you know, you can just install a new map and then off you go. I mean, the installation of the map can be relatively tricky. Again, look at Farmer Klein's videos for that. I'll put a link in the description below so you can find his playlist. But, yeah, I mean... And it is PC only, by the way, just so if anybody's wondering, it is PC only. Farmer Andy never does any maps that are for console. It will be PC only. There's so many things in this which you will not get past Giants ever. So many things. The Butcher, for example, is one of them. And wine. It's a wine cellar. It's a wine winery. Proper winery. So, and you can even make beer. So, yeah. So, anyway. Let's go. So, we need to get the cultivator out. I think that's going to be the last job I do for this episode. purely because I am aware of how long each episode runs, and I try to keep it low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these together. So I do own that horse corral there, but horse paddocks. But however, I can get in from the front anywho. I don't need this track. And one big field. You know, much more high yielding. So it's just easier to maintain. And if I bought the bottom part, or if I can then extend it outwards. So, you know, it's all good. It's all gravy. But yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy this series. I'm definitely going to enjoy playing it. Yeah. So, and like I said, I'm going to try, so I'm going to do at least 1 to 2 episodes a week for this series. I'm going to try my hardest to do 1 to 2 episodes a week for Boss Valley. It has been very difficult. Just I work full time, and just I can't always get the time to do it. Sometimes I just get home and I'm like, bleh. So, and it's just the way life is, you know. I'm a family man. You know, it's just the way it is. But I'm going to try and get it out as soon as I can. Anyway, all it takes is this last pass, and then we're done for this episode. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. It doesn't cost you anything at all, but it does help the channel buckets. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed, liked, and comment. See you in the next episode.